House, a Japanese movie made in 1977, directed by Nobuhiko Obayashi. I'm sure I'm butchering that name. It's not to be confused with the TV series starring a cranky doctor, and not to be confused with the horror movies that came out in the 80s, especially the William Cat and Richard Mall movie. That's awesome. But the 1977 movie House wasn't a big success in Japan, and really just came to North America around 2009, 2010, around there. That's probably around the time I saw it on TV. I don't know if it was Bravo or Showcase here in Canada, but I remember being mesmerized by it. It looks visually stunning. Basically, it's about a schoolgirl and her six friends who travel to her aunt's home in the countryside in Japan. And one by one, they're devoured by the house in different creative ways. It's a Toho movie, and Toho approached Obayashi about making a film like Jaws, and he came up with this weird thing. Basically, he talked to his daughter, who was very young at the time, about all of the fears that she had, and maybe he could like mix them into a movie. And she came up with all these weirdo fears because children have very irrational, illogical fears and phobias, like being bitten by a piano and things like that. So in this movie, there's all sorts of crazy, colorful kills, like a girl getting her head lopped off and it coming out from a well and biting another person. The aforementioned piano that eats you. All sorts of other strange stuff. The weirdest kill, of course, that a lot of people talk about is the dude that turns into a bunch of bananas because he's apparently afraid of bananas. And I have run across a lot of people, including my wife, that hate bananas, but not just hate them, like are afraid of them. I don't know why. But all of the visuals in this thing, like this movie uses everything from stop motion to animation to all sorts of crazy cuts and great like colorful backdrops and matte paintings and things. It's a visual treat to watch, and the music is amazing. The music, it'll stick in your head. A lot of the film sounds and looks sort of more modern than it is. I mean, this movie is from 1977, but it looks like something out of a 1980s music video or even a 1980s horror movie about maybe 10 years older than this film is. The way everything's lit, the way the sound cues get worked in and stuff. There's some fun little sound cues that make this look like a very 80s horror picture, but it's from the 70s. This movie was not a success because I don't think even the Japanese knew what to make of it back then. It was called House, as in the English word house, and not necessarily Hausu. It was which I know that title is usually listed as the title of this film, but like back then it was very taboo to have an English title for your Japanese movie, just to make it more disconcerting. Look, I love this movie. I've watched it a few times now, and now it's on Blu-ray, and it looks stupendous on Blu-ray. So, I mean, if you like weird, colorful horror pictures that don't take themselves too seriously, but are still fairly vicious, this is a pretty cool movie to watch. Lots of great visual gags and stuff. It's chock-a-block full of that stuff. So yeah, House. Try to find it if you can.